Hello, this is Draco, and before we get into more mono blue Merfolk action, I want to give my 2 cents on the Yorion ban. I didn't get to do that last time, but interestingly enough, on this Monday, they choose to ban Yorion from Modern, and of course there's a lot of cards that's problematic in Modern, or at least powerful. And Yorion is one of the cards that is featured in some of the biggest decks out there. We have like some of the 4-color, 5-color Omnath decks who are playing it. We even see cascade decks like Rhino choosing to include Yorion, and even our own Merfolk deck has sometimes seen an iteration with Yorion because it's simply a really powerful card to have. You have to have 80 cards in the deck to play with the Yorion. Yorion is a 5-mana 4/5. It was flying, and when it enters the battlefield, it'll exile a number of other non-land permanents you own and control. And then you can bounce them and return them back to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. So it's a flicker effect on all your permanents. And of course, the powerful card feature about this card is that it's a companion. So you simply just have it for free. You can just have it. You have to have 80 cards, but then you can play with it. And you just pay 3 mana at some point. You get it into your hand. So it's a free card. And what was really powerful about Yorion is that it gives you something to pitch to Solitude primarily. And Subtlety. So it's for 3 mana. You just get something you can pitch for a Solitude, which makes Solitude a 3 mana instant speed removal spell at some point if you need a white card to pitch. So really powerful effect. And what about the ban? Okay, so do I agree with the ban? Well, actually, this is kind of back and forth. First of all, I do not agree with the companion mechanic at all, and I think that mechanic has never really worked. It's even been nerfed one time, and it never felt like it was balanced in any sort of feature. And I gotta say that in general, I think the problem with the companion mechanic is that it kind of breaks the fourth wall of Magic for me. I've been used to playing Magic forever, and it's always been 2 guys, 7 cards, you draw a card each turn, and that's the basis, right? So the companion mechanic is kind of like they saw something in EDH, Elder Dragon Highlander or Commander, or what it's called, where, oh, this fun game mechanic is really popular out there, it's really popping off, we gotta tap into that cool effect over there, we gotta see if we can make that a part of traditional Magic or normal constructed. And I think that was a huge mistake. Don't try that. Elder Dragon Highlander is a casual format where people are playing 5 or 6 people, 3, 4, 5 people at the table, and let them do that. That's absolutely fine. It's a fun format, but it's not competitive. And for competitive Magic, this kind of effect is just weird, and it doesn't really fit. And it's never been working quite as they wanted to. They also had to ban other companions like Luris, of course, being banned because it was just too oppressive. So the companion mechanic, horrible. I don't like it. So good riddance, get rid of that. But why only then ban Yorion? Why not ban all the companions? Now we're gonna see Kahiras and Obosh pop off as the next thing, and then they have to ban that when it becomes popular. So that's my first take. And then Yorion itself, not looking at the companion mechanic, it was not oppressive. And for a Merfolk player, we didn't really hate it because we saw it coming, so we could, subtlety it, or we can either go under it, or we can subtlety it. So for a Merfolk player, it actually wasn't the hardest card to deal with. And I actually don't think it was oppressive. It wasn't that the Omnath deck was winning because of Yorion. I actually think there was just some other kind of value. I think they were winning because they had some of the best Planeswalkers, an insane mana base because of the Triumphs. The Triumphs is allowing people to have 4 or 5 colors without any issue. And I think that's a much bigger problem in Modern than the Yorion kind of effect. And another thing which was weird is that the reasoning they said, look at this. We said here, Yorion is it comes in Omnath decks, that's fine, but also it's likely to continue to rise in popularity. They say, okay, but that's maybe, yeah. In addition, the game balance concerns with the deck are also affecting the physical dexterity requirements of playing with a large deck for tabletop. And that's one of the things that really was weird for me, because it's a lot of emphasis on that it's a factor of being an 80 card deck, so it takes a lot of time to shuffle. I talked to one of my homeboys who was playing in a tournament with an 80 card Yorion Affinity Blink deck, and he said it took a lot of time to shuffle. But then again, I think it's a kind of a weird argument that people are not, you know, it's hard to shuffle a lot and stuff like that. I don't think that's the normal traditional way. So I don't know about this. I think that maybe just want to get rid of it in some other capacity. But it's fine for me that the Yorion is gone. I didn't really like the companion mechanic, but I think the argument is a bit weird, and I don't think it's impressive. So that's fine. And why not just get rid of all the Obush? But let's get into talking about mono blue Merfolk instead. We wanna just today we wanted to just continue with a league we played last time. This is the deck we're running, and if you want to go more into detail, you can see the deck list in the YouTube comments below. But in general, I'm really excited about this kind of list we're running here. We have a lot of creatures. We run 7 1-drops now. We run 12 lords, so aggressive Merfolk, a lot of creatures, 3 Cabinet of Souls, get in there. Only 19 lanes. I think it's pretty cool. So an aggressive version of Merfolk with a lot of creatures. And then we got some gold in the sideboard with Fortifications, Harbingers, Shadow of the Void, and stuff like that. But we 2-1 in the league. Let's see if we can get a crazy good score and a 4-1. That could be nice. So see you in a bit for round 3. Or round 4. Okay, way back. Round 3. Round 4. I'm continuing. We're 2-1. We won the die roll. Which means we are, of course, gonna do this on the play. On the play. Char as Nabal. What would he do? Let's find out. Okay, unfortunately for Chaz, he went totally haywire, AFK or disconnect, so we automatically won the 4th round. So this is the 5th round against the Nair, and we still won the die roll. This hand is pretty slow, but I think we're gonna keep it anyways. We could have semi out. It would be nice with one of our 1-drops here since we're packing so many, but look at this. The Nair. He mulligans, okay. What will he do? Will he keep 6? Will he go to 5? Been a long week. And now we're playing Merfolk. He chose to keep his 6. But he will know nothing about if this is Merfolk or not. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Thank God we are on the play against the Ragavan here. So I will just trickster this down when he goes to attack. This is perfect just to stall this card out. Trickster this Ragavan down. Next turn it's going to be another creature. Since I draw another Svelun, I think I just want to run out the Svelun. Thoughties, yeah, you can do that. Maybe he's lacking a land here. I don't think I want to attack with the Trickster. I think I'm just going to run out of Svelun next turn. But if he takes a Svelun, I might consider just Trickstering, because that signals that he has the answer for the other Svelun. Svelun. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't. He might, but I'll run this out. I don't think I want to get in for the 2 damage. I think I just want to stay back. He's gonna kill the Trickster now. Okay, if he has another Unholy Heat, he got a kill on Svelun here, which is crazy good. No, only Dorothy Wardwalker. It's really nice for us. And a Tide Shaper, okay. I think we might just attack first to see what's gonna happen. Trickster, yeah. So we can either try to double spell the Hexcatcher and a Tide Shaper. That might be the play. But I think I'd rather want to just Trickster down the Ragavan here. And we're going to do that in upkeep, so he can't kill off the Svelun with a Fury. We're going to take 3 points of damage, that's fine. We are winning the race by a lot. We have another Trickster for that. Let's draw a land. Death Shadow. Okay. I'll start by playing this one down. Just showing the Tide Shaper. Unbelievable, we can draw land here. I think we'll just run. Actually, just want to cast the Tide Shaper here to have something to block with the Ragavan. We have to chump block the Death Shadow at this point, and we have to block the Ragavan. Hello, Lenoir Zombie. Welcome to the stream. I really wanted to draw a land, one of the last 3 or 4 draws. We take 9, go to 8. I think back with the Death Shadow maybe. This seems weird. I think we're gonna take 9, go to 8. That's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna jump here. And you can play that with Dorothy Wildwalker or the Ragavan. No land. So what happens if you try to Trickster down that one and try to attack? Okay, he can choose to play down the Tide Shaper. We got 9 points of damage. Dragon can block 1. I think we're gonna gamble on drawing a land with the Svæloon. So I think the Vollen Hexcatcher is a pretty nice card to play. So let's just attack with the team. He might block the Ragavan with the Trickster. We can put in the Hexcatcher. A bolt on that. Now he pays the ward, right? And then I can counter it. Is it worth it countering it here, actually? Damn, I don't know. I think it is. Now we can stack with these two, that's pretty neat. Because that's a horrible block, so we're just gonna attack with... Oh, click through it. That's so bad. Oh god. Forget about it. Forget about it. I never do that. Why did I do that? We still got a fine chance here, but that was of course horrible. Drew a land. And he concedes. But oh my god, not attacking that was horrible. But okay, whatever, we got it. So this is of course actually it's been some time since I played against Death Shadow. And what do we like in Death Shadow? Interesting.